Hey everybody, welcome to A Culinary Journey. I'm Luca Paris, and you're here because it's Super Bowl day. That's right, it's about having fun, and we're having our own tailgate party here at Monadnock Flooring. I'm here with Matt. Good catch, buddy.
Thank
How's
you.
it going?
Nice throw.
Hey, I work on that.
Hey, I'm ready to cook some ribs in the slow cook.
Yeah, you're making ribs, we're making chicken buffalo meatballs, we're making salsa with dip.
Homemade tortillas, you're doing
Homemade
that.
tortillas,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a blast. So, you know, that's the way it goes. Hey, Matt, give me the ball. Go long, buddy.
Our culinary journey starts right now.
Great job, Matt. You grab the ribs, you grab the beer.
You got it, buddy.
More importantly, grab the beer. All
right,
right,
you
we're
got it.
here. It's Super Bowl party weekend. We're going to have a great time. Let me put this down. It's tough to cook with a football in your hand. Thanks, bud.
You got
Cheers. Now, it's all about cooking the ribs, and Matt's doing the ribs today. I'm going to be making the rub for him, or actually, we're going to make the rub together. I'm going to be making a homemade barbecue sauce. Sure, you could open up the can, but I don't know where to put this. There you go. I'm going to leave it right there. All right, so open up those ribs.
right,
you
you
got
got
them
it.
from Paul's Choice.
I did.
Amazing stuff.
We
bro.
buy a lot of things from Paul's Choice. They do a great job.
Beautiful. So we got some great ribs. These are like the baby back ribs. Is
Yes,
that what
they
you're
are.
working on? So let's put them on here so we can let everybody see them real quick what they look like.
All right.
And so we got our baby back ribs that you're unwrapping. While you do that, though, while you get that doing, I'm gonna start get that doing. Yeah, you can tell we've already had a lot of these beers, and that football game was fun too.
Tailgate.
Tailgate party. That's what it's all about. All right. So you put the ribs right on here.
All right, bud.
All right, and then we'll let people take a look at the ribs. They're gorgeous ribs. Look at that. Yeah. About, what'd you say, about an hour and a half it's going to take for us to cook those?
Yep, just about.
So they'll be ready right in time for halftime?
Perfect.
Awesome. So what I'm doing is the barbecue sauce that we're going to lather the ribs with.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to make the rub for it. So dry rubs are important when you're smoking ribs. You want to dry rub your rib, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so that's what we need all these different flavors for. So you need a little bit of, we got some cayenne pepper. Throw a little bit in. A little bit more, a little bit more. There you go, a little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
We got some chili powder, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just throw it all.
All right.
There you go. We got some
about a lot of
paprika,
it?
some
A lot of it?
sweet paprika. A little bit of cumin.
Nice.
All right.
Nice mix.
Now we also have some garlic.
Yep.
Garlic powder. Right. So we have all these nice flavors. Now rubs, you can do anything you want with. You don't have to like stick to this basic concept of what herbs and flavors you want. You can do almost anything you want. Now, but what you do need, you need a couple ingredients. You need a little spice,
Right.
which we already have in. We need salt, which we have right here. And you need sugar. Those are important things because that sugar caramelizes a little bit.
But do you find you add a lot of salt when you do it?
Oh yeah, I put salt. I put that whole thing of salt in there. You can even put more if you want. And the other thing, you want some brown sugar into the rub.
Sweeten it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Stiffen it up.
you want your three basic components. Those three basic components are what's going to start you on to everything else you need. So over here we got your rub going. And I'm gonna add what I'm doing with my barbecue sauce. All right, while you get the rub, we're gonna mix that up. What I'm doing with my barbecue sauce,
I'm
I got
listening.
my shallots. You work on.
We'll hang out in the kitchen. That's
there
right.
You go. I have my shallots kind of cooking down. I'm gonna add my apple cider vinegar as my liquid. I'm not gonna use any oil into here. We're gonna actually sweat the shallots in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And we're going to use some of the rub.
Yep.
Is going to be some of my flavor in my barbecue sauce. So that's an important thing that we're looking at. All right, so we get a little bit of Ariosto blend,
You're
a little
good.
bit of white pepper. How you doing over there?
I'm fine. I'm ready to go.
All right,
Let's
so
do
you
this.
start rubbing this up.
All right.
Rub your ribs. You got to use your hands.
I
That's
know.
the way to do it. And I'm going to take some of this rub. Here, let's break down that brown sugar a little bit.
We're gonna use our hands.
Yeah, use your hands. Just get right in there. Like it's a party, man. Everybody's outside waiting for you.
I know.
I'm gonna get those same flavors in our barbecue sauce with a good amount of that apple cider vinegar. Okay? So I got my shallots, got my apple cider vinegar, I got my flavors, and then I'm going to take my small can of plum tomatoes that have been crushed. I'm going to get those in there. And we're going to cook that down. So those are our basic flavors for our tomato sauce or our barbecue sauce. And then I'm going to cut some lemons. Remember how we do the lemons,
Squeeze
right?
up. You got to
Squeeze
hold those
up.
seeds. That's right.
Those seeds in there. There you go. Want some acidity? So you got the vinegar. A lot of people, what they like to do is they just use ketchup and then some heat and some flavors. I like to make sure we get a nice little blend of flavors and using fresh tomatoes. Great way to go. And the acidity is really important. The cider vinegar and the lemon juice is going to be really important to our barbecue sauce. Most important thing, we want some heat to our barbecue sauce, right, guys? So we're going to go a little Asian on us.
Ooh.
A little sriracha. This thing packs a wallop, but it's a great wallop. You can't go wrong. And we'll just
Easy.
put a
Easy
dollop.
there, big fella.
No, sorry, man. Okay. So when you do your ribs normally, you let them sit for a while they're dry rubbed, or
No.
you just put them on and put them right in?
Actually, because I like to dry rub them, I put them right on, and then I don't add any sauce. Like a lot of guys will cook with sauce, wet sauce,
Right.
or with some kind of a mixture on top of it. I like to cook them dry, and then put the sauce on after. I don't want to take the flavor away from the meat. I like to put a little flavor on it after.
Right. So the sauce, which is the barbecue sauce we're going to do, if we let this cook down and get really nice and thick and rich,
Right.
the only other, and I'm missing one ingredient, which was to give it the sweetness that a barbecue sauce has. That's the brown sugar.
You bet.
So I get a little more brown sugar than we do from the mix. We have our heat, we have our spice, we have our brown sugar, we have all our flavors. Matt, get that outside, get those on the grill. Cheers. I'm going to start on something else. Go tell everybody what you're doing.
You got
See
it,
you in a
buddy.
bit.
All right. All right. So we just put our rub on this dry rub on these ribs. Now we're going to place them in here in the slow cooker. And they hang like this so that they can have the drippings go in up and back and forth, and that's how it cooks. We're going to place charcoal on the outside of the ring, and we're going to light it. We're also going to put some charcoal up here. It's going to cook for about an hour and 10 minutes. We're going to take them off. We're going to meet the girls, hang out with Luca, and we're going to eat some ribs. So let's see what Luke and the girls are up to.
Hey, thanks, Matt. I'm going to stick in here with the girls, and we're going to be cooking up some buffalo chicken meatballs. I'm here with Sam and Laura. How's it going, guys?
Great. How are
First
you?
thing you have to do is get rid of that for me somehow, because you're going to be doing a lot of cooking today. So
Okay.
good luck with that one. Anyway, don't go too far, because I'm going to have to throw it back to Matt. While we're inside, we're going to be making buffalo chicken meatballs. Now, why buffalo chicken meatballs? Well, the buffalo chicken wings, they get all like messy, and you got to eat through the bone and what have you. But we're going to take away all of that by making it with meatballs. We're going to make our own homemade blue cheese dressing. We're going to make the chicken meatballs. We got it all going on. You ladies have a couple of tasks today. We'll start with the chicken meatballs. Let me go get the information. Hey, actually, before I go there, let's check over here. This is our barbecue sauce we're going to add to Matt's ribs that he has outside smoking. When that cooks down all the way and gets nice and dark, too, we're going to add some more brown sugar to that near the end. When that gets nice and dark, that's going to be an amazing barbecue sauce. So let me go over to the fridge. There we go. And let's get out our chicken. And I think I got everything else I need out there. I have my eggs out here. And this basically is just that, ground chicken. I get it down you get it at the butcher, ask him to grind up a couple of breasts and thighs of chicken, and you get this nice ground chicken. And now you're going to get the same flavor that you would get from doing a chicken meatball or a buffalo wing, but in a meatball. So what we're going to add to that, some eggs. Sam, you ready to mix all this stuff up for me?
Yes, I am.
All right, we're going to add up some eggs. Little bit of breadcrumb. Okay, all of the breadcrumb. Got a little bit of spice inside, because we're going to put some spice on the outside, because we're going to make the actual buffalo wing sauce. A little bit of red hot and butter. That's an easy thing. And then we're going to add some white pepper and some Ariosto spice. Now, we'll add some fresh chopped garlic and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. No, is that what, yeah, oh no, this is a little vinegar right here. A little bit of vinegar and Worcestershire sauce. Just get all these nice flavors into our meatballs. And then what I want to do, here, I'm going to leave this for you. Oh, more important, you know what we got to do? Got to get you guys some beer. There you go, some Bud Selects.
Thank you.
There you go. Cheers. I love this show. This is the best show we've ever done. All right, so the game's coming up soon. all right? So we're going to get you back to the game. So don't fret. We're not going to go past kickoff. This is what we're going to do. We're going to cut up some peppers in there, too. Don't mix too much of it, Sam, because I got to give you some
Oh, you're
pepper.
still adding some
stuff? Yeah, I'm still adding some stuff. There you go. It's a party, Sam. We just got to keep adding. So, Laura, you work for Budweiser, don't you?
Yes, I work for Clark
Yeah.
Distributors.
Awesome. This is how I get the cool shirt. There you go. We're going to add some green to it, some spinach and some peppers. Give it a little bit of crunch on the inside. Give it some more flavor, right? You know what we're going to do after this, too? After we check on Matt and his ribs, afterwards, we're going to make some salsa, homemade salsa. Now, all this stuff, you could break open a can or what have you, but with a little bit of notice, you know, this for us, this is a party today. But a little bit of time, you can make some great food all from scratch, and you don't have to worry about it. Sam, you think I'm good right there?
I think that looks great.
All right, you know I'm going to add one more little secret ingredient. Ready? Mm-hmm. We're going to add a little bit of chicken base. Now the chicken base, it's going to give it salt, not only salt, but it's going to give it a lot more chicken flavor. And we're going to have blue cheese on the outside, but we're going to also have some blue cheese on the inside. So you mix that up, get your hands nice and dirty working on that. There you go. I'm going to get myself. You're going to need this for later
Thank
on.
you.
There you go. You're going to need that. And what you're going to make, what are you going to make? You remember? Blue cheese dressing.
There we go.
We're going to go back to a little bit of vinegar, red wine vinegar, a touch of Worcestershire sauce, right? And then we get out our basic ingredients for that right here in our Fun Deli containers, because this is a party, it's not some fancy dinner. Of course, we're going to put some blue cheese in there, and that's how easy a blue cheese dressing is going to be. You're going to basically use Worcestershire and vinegar. You got to get a little bit of acidity in there, right? And then we're going to add some sour cream. Here's our sour cream. And then some mayonnaise. That's all you have to do. Did I miss anything, Sam? How are we doing with those?
I don't think so.
You need a little bit more? Well, you know, I know somebody off-site that's going to get us just a little bit more breadcrumb. Right there, Stephen? Stephen's going to get us breadcrumb. He's finishing off his beer, but we're going to get some breadcrumbs. See how it comes in like a football.
Yes.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Okay, that's rice. Just so you know, that's rice. That's cool.